Hello, vampires and demons and reptilians and entities of darkness. My higher self has told me to make this video, so I'm going to. At great annoyance and great perseverance in overcoming my resistance to making this video. Now, I have been told directly from the highest of highs, I have a direct line to source. I have a direct line to the universal consciousness and God, if you will. You, as a dark entity, have the capacity to become light again. You have the capacity to be of light and have redemption in God's eyes. And you have the capacity to be allowed into the heavens again. But you must follow the light. You must be of good nature, which means you must do the hard work. You must do the shadow work. You must do the meditation. You must do the shadow work to stop your subconscious from being fragmented. And you must stop giving in to dark deities. And you must stop allowing your lower self to take form in your behaviors and your actions and your thoughts and your beliefs and your conduct. I made it a part of my manifestations years ago that I would be able to guide even dark entities back into the light, back into the heavens, no matter how dark, no matter how evil, as long as they relinquish those attributes and they do the work to become of light again, to become angelic again. The highest of highs is unconditional love to all beings. But no beings of bad intent or selfish intent or sick, deplorable intent shall be allowed into the heavens, shall be allowed clarity and connection with the universal consciousness. So in order to go from the darkness back into the light, you must do the inner work. And I have had the biggest wars with you dark motherfuckers. I have had the most horrible things happen to me due to dark entities. You know, my sister was murdered because of evil fucks. But the highest self is unconditional love for all beings. So that's what I will be in this situation. I am able and intend to guide all beings of light back into the highest state of consciousness possible, the 5D. And I intend on guiding all willing dark entities back into the light so they can also be in the 5D. Because I act in unconditional love. My intentions are shown through unconditional love. My actions are shown through unconditional love. Now, this is hard for me to do because I have my own personal issues and fears around it. But I have no control over someone else's choices. I have no control over anything outside of myself, except the universe around me through manifestation. Okay? So I have no control, but I have all control, if that makes sense. Okay, if I work with the universal laws and I utilize truth and I utilize unconditional love and I utilize high frequencies, then I can help many, many entities of light, many entities of darkness become entities of light, and we can have a better world. Now, I don't have time for bullshit. So if you want to be a dark entity fuckwit that continues to behave in dark mannerisms and dark behaviors and dark intentions, then fuck, I'll call judgment and let karma deal with you fucks. Okay? But if you want redemption and you want to reach the 5D and be one with universal consciousness and God again, then you must do the work. You must do the work. And I know from first-hand proof within my own life how to reach the 5D. And I imagine that people of dark natures and dark intentions are very fragmented, so they'll have to do a shitload of fucking shadow work. And they'll have to do a lot of meditation to rid themselves of all the formed matrix ideals and beliefs they have constructed or have had constructed due to the society we live in and due to their dark fucking choices. But you must do the work before you ever get near the universal consciousness, because the heavens is a state of mind, and so is hell. And if you want to stay in fucking hell, then so be it. Enjoy hell. But remember, karma still exists even in hell. Okay? I'm offering an olive branch. I'm offering redemption. And I am not God. I am a bridge between all dimensions. I am a bridge between all walks of life. And if you wish to be one with the universal consciousness, if you wish to have redemption, if you wish to be of good nature, and you wish to obey your highest purpose, then you must do the work. And I would love, personally, to be calling judgment and mow all you fuckers down. But I know that's not fair. What's fair is to be of all unconditional love. So I am offering you to return to the light again. I made it part of my manifestations years ago, and I have spoken with God on this. I've spoken with the universal consciousness, and I've been given the green light to create this video and offer an olive branch to dark fucks to have redemption. Now, the dark beings of existence that choose to continue in their ways, they will not have the same offer. If they are held accountable at force, once humanity has spiritually ascended and they can no longer feed off entities and beings of light, and are forced to starve and become weak and held accountable for their horrible, horrible intentions and behaviors and manifestations through leeching off chosen ones and so forth, then there will be no offer. There will be unconditional love, but I imagine that your soul will be soul trapped. I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to God to decide what happens to you if you continue to go about sick fuck shit and clusterfuck behavior. Okay? We've entered a golden age where the world is about to wake up. The world has already woken up in a lot of ways to a lot of people. Chosen ones are here, baby. And I know no demon fuck wants to be fucking around risking their fucking existence with a chosen one. No demon wants to bear the weight of the karma unleashed on them by fucking with a chosen one. So I'm offering an olive branch to all dark fucks of all dimensions through unconditional love and living in my higher self to come back to the light through doing the work. You can find the work explained in my other videos. You can dedicate yourself to becoming good of nature and doing good things for everyone, not just yourself. And you can reach the universal consciousness once you've done the work and once you've proven your worth as an entity of light through helping humanity. I'm going to keep this short because, this is a hard one for me. Like I said, dark fucks have been gang stalking me for years. Dark entities and low frequency being fuckheads have been fucking stalking me for 10 years. And I made that stop. I figured out how to make that stop. And if dark entities want the torment within themselves to stop, I can tell you how. It's in my other videos. The shadow work, the meditation, the being of service to others, being of good nature, being thorough in your endeavors of being true in your behaviors, true in your endeavors, and good-hearted. Okay, good-hearted, because dark fucks still have hearts. They're just very numb. Very numb. And they can still see clear truth, but they're just in delusion and in fear. And the meditation and the shadow work will destroy all that, will collapse all that, so that beings of light and beings of darkness can both work together to bring down this fucking matrix system. Fuck the system. It's coming down, and it's coming down fast. Okay? So, the choice is yours. I mean, if I was a dark fuck, I know exactly what I'd be choosing. I mean, for a very long time, the gates to heaven, the gates to a high frequency mentally, have been closed for a long time. But I'm extending an olive branch to make us all united and all be of light and all be of good nature with good intentions and good values and good morals. But it's up to you as an individual to do the work to make that a reality within yourself so you can make it a reality within the world around you. All right. Peace.